Hey, welcome back to The Past is Alive. Thank you for tuning in. Tonight we are back with another episode in the series Turn Back the Clock Tuesday, and we're heading back 24 years to 1996 with a sealed hobby box of SP. I used to love these cards as a kid. I definitely loved the design of them. I don't remember buying too many packs of them, though. I did have some, and I'm surprised because back then they were $4.19 a pack. It's a relatively small set, 188 cards. And tonight we're going to do what we did as kids, at least what I did. We chased after insert cards. No huge rookie cards to be found in this set, but probably the biggest, most notable one, Darren Erstad. But yeah, primarily looking for insert cards. We got Ken Griffey Jr. on the cover of the box here. 30 packs, 8 cards per pack. And there's some pretty cool insert cards. The Hollow View. There's red Hollow View parallels. I'm going to try to cut this open without messing the box up. I don't know if that's really possible, but there we go. Appreciate you guys being here. I have never opened a hobby box of these, so I'm pretty excited to see what we can find. And first glance, the packs are pretty sleek looking. I divided this box up into 4 spots. We have 30 packs, like I said. Jason E has the first turn in the hot seat here. And we'll take out the first 7 packs. The first 2 spots got 7 packs. So there's first 4, and then 6 and 7. Wow, that is very sleek right there. Scots, if you guys haven't watched Ripping for Ripken's video from today, it's a must-watch. Killer ending. I haven't got a chance to watch that yet. Corey, Ripping for Ripken's, definitely check him out if you're not subbed to him. Sounds Ripping Vintage. He opens a lot of older stuff, too. If you're not subbed to him, check him out. First up here, Jason Easterling, the lucky guy who got the pristine Frank Thomas 90 Bowman Tiffany out of the set break we did a while back. But getting started here. Very nice design. Upper Deck actually brought these back many years later when they did more retro designs. I forget what set that was, but it was pretty cool. Very first pack, we have an insert card. Bip Roberts leads off. Roberto Alomar. Get a feel for these cards first. Very, very nice. Like I said, these are $4.19 a pack back in 96, which for a lot of us was pretty expensive. Brett Boone, and I think we saw it already, but just for suspense, we'll save it for last. Mo Vaughn. That's an interesting card of him. Greg Colburn. And these are the first 20 cards of the set, I believe. Justin Thompson. These are a subset of rookie cards. If we find Darren Erstad, a card will look like that. Brett Boone. And very first pack, the special effects Sheffield 48 card set. Very, very nice. I like these a lot. SP had some pretty awesome insert cards in the 90s. Jack Townsend, what's up, man? Says giveaway tonight? Not tonight, no. Appreciate you being here. All you guys being here. Second pack in. Off to a good start, Jason. I don't know if you're a Sheffield fan or not, but I think a lot of us think that he's got a pretty good chance to Hall of Fame in the next few years. Jeff Conine leading off in the second pack. Mike Piaz has a nice one there. I know Phil Hughes actually opened a box of these probably like 6 months ago, and he pulled some pretty cool insert cards. Brady Anderson. We have Will Clark for Willie 565. It's a cool photo of him. Greg Vaughn. I'm Spiz. Thanks for joining us, man. It's going well, man. Appreciate it. Rod Beck, Melvin, and Richard Hidalgo. Joker 68 is also in here. Fake Jack Townsend account. You know, I was kind of thinking that. John Fishman's on top of it. Wade Boggs leads off in the third pack in. Eric Karros. Paul L. says gotcha. Ron Gant Delgado. Juan Gonzalez. We're off to a good start, though. Jason Easterling is a big Mark Grace fan, so maybe we'll see one of his cards in here. Ellis Burks, and our rookie is Paul Wilson, part of the Generation K Mets roster. Mark says, I found a bunch of these cards in a box that I pulled from my closet the other night. There might be a Ripken in there. These are definitely cool, man. I don't see these very often. Hang on a second. Kevin Steele's in here. Says, hey, John, what's up, Corey? Kevin, good to have you with us, man. Always good to see you in here. Appreciate you popping in, man. Ruben Rivera on the back of the next pack. Ariel Prieto. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Ben McDonald. Jay Bell, Mickey Templeton. So far, nice collation. Not seeing any of the same faces. Ken Hill, Frank Thomas. That's a nice card of him. Bill Van Landingham for Craig B. if he's in here. And Ruben Rivera, the glove snatcher. The final 3 packs of the first spot. Nick Baker, what's happening? Terry Steinbach leads off. Harold Baines, Andy and Alan Bennis. That's a cool card of them. I was definitely all hyped up on Alan Bennis when he first came onto the scene. Dean Palmer, Jeff Kent, who actually is also up for Cooperstown. Jim Abbott, nice Barry Bonds, and Edgar Renteria. Norman R. is here as well. It says, good evening, my friend. Here to watch and enjoy. Make sure you shout out good Paul O'Neill. Norman, thanks, man. We have not seen Paul O'Neill yet, but I'm not sure if he's in this set or not. I would imagine that he probably is. Good to see you. Hopefully we can meet up this weekend when you're in town. It's actually snowing here right now, though. But you can go hit up a card shop or something like that. Dirk Remington is also here. Says, where's the gum? Scored more today. Look out, Dirk. I cannot wait to get that package from you. Dirk sent a pack of... he sent a pack of non-sports cards last time with us from 1975. There's Ozzie Smith, and Joe's Card Corral actually ate the piece of gum and pretty much vomited right afterwards. And the marquee matchups, there's actually die-cut parallels of these two. 2 of these actually form one big card. That's pretty cool. This is kind of a unique thing that they started doing back then around this time. Pretty sweet. I liked those back then. Maybe we'll see a die cut. Joe's Card Corral is also in here. So speaking of gotcha, you all ever see that 80s movie? You must see. Haha. Joe's Card Corral, good to have you back with us, man. We have not seen you in quite a while. I don't think I've ever seen that movie, Gotcha. I actually sent Joe's Card Corral a text earlier because we're always talking about Scruff McGruff, or in particular the Scruff McGruff soundtrack from the 80s, from 1986 to be exact. And I was leaving my parents' house, I don't know, it was probably a week ago, and was at the bottom of the hill in an intersection when I came across this. I looked across the road. I'm like, what is that? So check that out. And an Escalade. So it's like, what? And Scruff McGruff. I don't know if I showed you guys that or not, but that was pretty funny. Chef Montgomery, actually have 2, or wait, just 1 insert card in this next pack. Greg Maddox, Cal Ripken Jr. in the final pack. Some final pack fire here. Marty Cordova and Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, insert card in the final pack for Jason E. Special Effects. I love these cards. I think they're freaking awesome. There's also different parallels of those. Derek Bell and Jimmy Haynes ends that pack out. Not a bad stack at all. What is 4 insert cards, I think, in there? Paul also says, I played the Cracking Cocaine song for my mom and sister the other day. The Scruff McGruff soundtrack. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out on YouTube. It is pretty epic. Next spot up, we're going to go to Ray P. And he has the next 7 packs. These are very nice. These boxes aren't too expensive. I think I paid $64 for this with shipping and tax. They used to be cheaper about 6 months ago. Then all the boxes went skyrocketing up. Chris Snopek in the back. I'm sure Paul will love that one. Jeff Montgomery leads off. Speaking of the bad collation, it looks like we have another insert card in this bag. Greg Maddox, Cal Ripken. But the bad collation actually worked out in our favor. Navarro and Johnny Damon. It's a pretty big insert set. 48 cards. Number 22 of 48. Frank Thomas again. It's a pretty awesome pack, though. Maddox, Ripken, and Frank Thomas. And the super cool Chris Snopek. The next sale, Crown Apple Kid asks, tomorrow night we'll do an auction. Bobby Gas. Hey, thanks. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Corey says, I can't get to the links tonight. Posting people's channels. I can try to get to them. Ronnie Blankenship says, love the videos. They really help after a long work day. Mark McGuire. Hopefully we see him, McGuire, in here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Jay Bell, Mickey Templeton, and Randy Myers, Benito Santiago. For a second there, I thought he was like, had his thumb out like he was hitchhiking. Bill Van Landingham and Mike Grace rookie card. John Fishman says there are no PSA 10 of Geronimo Baroa in this set. That is good to know. Maybe we'll pull one for the first time tonight. John, always a pleasure to have you with us. And there's a good sign right there. Looks like we have Ken Griffey Jr. marquee matchups. Not a die cut, but let's not be greedy here. Terry Steinbach, I'm really getting kind of annoyed by how the first like 3 cards are upside down. Harold Baines, Mike Musina, PC guy for Ripping for Ripkins. Todd Zeal, I love these cards. I think they're so awesome looking. And look at that, Ken Griffey Jr. marquee matchups. That is pretty freaking awesome. George's like these cards. They are very, very nice. And they are relatively inexpensive. Like I said, get a box of these for roughly like, I don't know, between 50 and 60 bucks, and then you got to pay some tax and maybe shipping, but you might be able to find an auction and get them for like 50 bucks. Not too bad at all for a fun rip. Chris Weaver says, cool Griffey insert. That was a nice one, huh? Good to have you with us, Chris. Billy Wagner, hopefully a future Hall of Famer on the very back. Another insert card. We got a pretty hot box here, it looks like. Paul, so these marquee matchup cards, like the mid-80s Fleer cards, the 2 match up together. They are. Like in 85 Fleer. I think they did an 84 Fleer as well. Maybe even 83. The cards fit together. I know they definitely did an 85 and 84. Ozzie Smith again. Brian McRae. And it looks like we have a Jim Edmonds insert card. And they're actually, Tim Salmon threw me off there. Tim Salmon. Those are really cool. I like those a lot. And a Cal Ripken Jr. insert card. He has a special insert set that's only Cal Ripken Jr. 22 cards in... to be found in these boxes. And Billy Wagner, not his rookie card. Billy Wagner's were actually in 94. Get them while you can, because they will more than likely spike up if and when he gets into Cooperstown. 3 packs left for Ray P. And look at that, another insert card of Sosa. Jeter, look at that. It's a pretty awesome pack, though. Very, very nice Jeter early on in his career. These cards are so nice. Very, very nice. Michael Tucker. Wally Joyner. Joe Carter. Criterium Racer. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Jay Buhner. Kevin Eddy. And a checklist of Griffey. Pretty freaking awesome. Even the checklists are awesome. I would actually love to pull that as a kid. And Sosa marquee matchups. Very, very cool. Yeah, those are freaking sweet. And they sell like bigger top loaders you can buy. You can put them in there. And there's Darren Erstad rookie card on the back of the next pack. The best rookie card to pull. And of course, Bernard Gilkey had to really ruin that surprise for us. On top of the pack. Sosa base card. Tony Gwynn. Alex Gonzalez. And another Griffey. Griffey hot box here. I remember having that card as a kid and I loved it. That is freaking awesome. Ray P, this is definitely a pretty freaking nice stack. Sheffield, Griffey, Cal Ripken checklist is another nice one. And there is Darren Erstad rookie card. That was a pretty hot one back then. I think it's still valued around a few bucks. I like that one. And the final pack of this stack. Osvaldo Fernandez, he is in this set. He most definitely is, Paul. Mark says donation for Taco Bell or Taco Tuesday tomorrow, the Bell. Appreciate that, Mark. And look who it is, Paul. How ridiculous is that? Oh, the irony. Yeah, check out Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions. If you have not yet, please post a link. One of the mods post a link to Mark R's channel. He just started it up. He's got about 13 subs. Really appreciate that, Mark. Charles Johnson, about to catch a fly ball or a pop out. Sandberg, Steve Finley. Cool photo of him. Barry Larkin. And Paul says Erstad had a respectable career. Jokers says, I hope you guys save some good stuff for the next round. Yeah, Jokers has the last stack here. Chano Park, Travis Fryman, Hideo Nomo, the second-year card for him, checklist. And there he is, Paul Osvaldo Fernandez. That's crazy. You called that, man. That was a great stack, though. I think so far we've done pretty good. Nice insert cards. A lot of good base cards. And that takes us to John A. The next 8 packs are all him. So we got 5, 6, and 8. Make sure we have enough for Joker here. 3, 6, 8. We do. These are really nice boxes. Left Behind Times, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you watching from work. Starting it off, John A., good luck to you, man. Let's find you something nice. And then tomorrow we'll do an auction. If you guys are interested in that, mixed auction. I'm not going to limit it to modern or vintage. It'll be a mixture of a bunch of different stuff. And then maybe if there's stuff left over, we'll do one on Thursday too. Tim Salmon, Clemens. I was always weirded out by that card. I don't know why. I guess it's because he's hitting in there. Pete Shirk, Raul Mondesi for Corey's future channel, Mining for Mondesi, Larry Walker, Brad Radke, and nothing else too notable in the rest of the pack. Those are cool looking cards. I like those Premier Prospects. Hoping for a clean rip on these packs. And look at that. Cal Ripken marquee matchups awaits us at the end of this one. Alan Trammell, Smoltz, Canseco, Manny Ramirez, Jeff Bagwell. Stacked lineup. Bagwell, Albert Bell, Rick Aguilera kind of ruined that a little bit. No offense to any Rick Aguilera super fans. And look at that, Ripken. Corey didn't get into this break, and there's tons of his PC guys showing up in here. Very, very nice. Marquee matchups. Like that one a lot. John A., if he's in here. Yeah, that's a lot of home runs between the guys in that pack. No doubt about it. Ruben Rivera. Man, I saw this pack. The very first pack we opened, same exact thing. Bip Roberts, Roberto Alomar. Palmeiro. Brett Boone. I think the first pack that we saw a Sheffield insert card. Jeff Kent, Jim Abbott batting, which is weird too. Derek Bell and Ruben Rivera. Nothing too crazy in that one. These marquee matchups are just abundant in these boxes, or in this box at least. Jeff Conine, Mike Piazza. So we're seeing a repeat of the very first stack, which could be a good thing, I guess. Will Clark, Rondell White. I feel like so far every stack has been decent in the first two. Were Mitchell, Greg Colburn, and Fred McGriff. Hopefully future Hall of Famer. Marquee matchups. Edgar Renteria on the back of this next pack. Boggs, Eric Karros. Yes, these are sticking a little bit, but no paper loss. I don't think that's something you have to worry about with this set. Delgado, Mo Vaughn again, and there's the Edgar Renteria. His rookie card is actually a 94 Bowman. 3 packs left for John A. And next week we'll be opening 97 Top Stars. And there's Jeter. Nice one for John A., who is a Yankees fan. John Fishman has had an anatomy teacher that looked exactly like Bill Cowher when I was in middle school. That's pretty wild. Michael Tucker, Wally Joyner, Joe Carter, Greg Vaughn, Ron Jeremy, Rod Beck, Ellis Burks, and Jimmy Haynes. 2 packs left. John A. is in here. What's up, John? That Jeter is nice, man. I love that card. It's my favorite one in the base set, I think. Second to last pack. And there's Gilkey, which Gilkey led way to an insert card last time. Doesn't look like we're going to have as much luck this time around. Sosa base card. Tony Gwynn, always nice to see him. Alex Gonzalez, Juan Gonzalez, Andy Ashby, Doug Drabek. I don't think we've seen him yet in this break. And Justin Thompson. Need the second half of it, John. Final pack for John A. And Todd Green awaits us at the end. Scott Brocious. Start finding a nice insert in here. It seems like the insert cards are always like the second to last card or the very last card. Seitzer. Too bad that's not his 93 select. Charlie Hayes. Russ Davis. Pedro Martinez is a nice name, though. First time seeing that one. Orlando Merced. Brian L. Hunter. They put his, what, L on his cards for like 1 or 2 years. It was pretty random. There's 2 Brian Hunters in the league. Final pack for John A. And not too shabby. I like that Jeter a lot. Probably my favorite card of a stack. Definitely some nice inserts in there also. That takes us to The final stack here. Joker 68. Final 8 packs. Show that Ron Jeremy again. That's great. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. I like these a lot. All right, Kurt, let's find you something good. Ray Ordonez is our prospect card in the back of the pack. Chad Curtis leading off, so some new faces here at least. That could be a good thing. Mike Lansing. There's a Henderson, though. That's a decent one. Too shabby. Andre Dawson looks like he's super freaked out about something. I used to love that Ray Ordonez. I definitely had that in some sort of screw-down case back then. I guarantee it. That was a hot one. Jason Schmidt. James Reynolds says, I met Ron Jeremy. He's actually really nice and down to earth. Sean Fishman says, going to Juniata Cards and Hokey G's this weekend. That's awesome, man. Just at Hokey G's on Sunday. We do have an insert card coming up. Ishringhausen. I was super into him. I think he's like my favorite player for like a few months back in the mid-90s. Puckett. McGuire. There's McGuire. I think it was Ronnie asked about McGuire. And also Jay Hadley, if he is in here. I don't really see him too often anymore. Big Mac, for you Big Mac fans, Matt Williams, Kevin Apier, Jason Schmidt, and Edgar Martinez. Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. Brandon Aldop says, what's up, John? Long time. Love these Gap Years cards. Brandon, thanks for joining us, man. Good to see you. Nice Edgar Martinez, 45 of 48 card set, and Hideo Nomo's second year card, which we would have been screaming like little girls to pull that out of a pack back in 96. Everyone was fist fighting over his cards. John says, my sister lives 10 minutes from Hokey G's. That place is awesome, man. You need to spend you need to set aside like 4 or 5 hours to spend in there. It's just so much cool stuff to look at and so many singles to go through. Dante Bichette, Kenny Lofton. There's also an antique mall down the road from Hokey G's. It's called Bits of Time. Check it out. That's where I bought those mystery boxes. They weren't really that great to begin with, but there's some other stuff there too you might like. He had like there was a whole bunch of like 5,000 count boxes. There was like one that had a bunch of 89 upper deck in it, 83, 84, even 82 Don Russ all in one 5,000 count box. I didn't really have time to go through all of them. I started sifting through some of them, and like they were $10 a box. It could be some gems in there. Eddie Murray, Ivan Rodriguez, and Jason Kendall. Yeah, check out Bits of Time. It's right down the road from Hokey G's. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've been in downtown Bedford. I've been to Founders Crossing. I never find anything there. There's like I did find some cards there a long time ago. I was there over the weekend too. There was like there's that little showcase there in the middle of the downstairs. A bunch of like 93 Diamond Kings on the counter. Chuck Knobloch, Lenny Dykstra, Joe Beeson. I'm just here for the G.I. Joe video comments. Well, I guess it was determined last night that we are. If I ever get to 10,000 subs, that's how we'll ring it in. Eckersley, Juan Guzman, Jermaine Dye, rookie card actually in 94, Bowman. The big unit, and look at that. Lots of Hideo Nomos in here. But, man, that was probably literally draining your wallets for that back in 96 as a kid, or begging your parents for money. It's probably like $50 back then, honestly. Is it in the old Save-A-Lot building? Bits of Time notes. You know what? It might be. It's right by a Family Dollar. John Wasden. I haven't heard that name in a long time either. Andres Galarraga. Ray Durham. Javi Lopez. G.I. Jovity or Junk Wax Jeopardy. What comes first? Yeah, those are two things I need to get on here real soon. Geronimo Baroa. John Fishman said there's 0 PSA 10s of that card out there. Joker, let's send that into PSA, see if we can change that. John Smiley, Ishmael, and there's John Wasden. Ends that pack. And we got 3 left. Jacob F says 20 minutes at a surplus store. We could have G.I. Joe and G.I. John videos. Bobby Abreu. That's not a bad one. This is actually his second year card. His rookie was a 95 Bowman. Still love this card coming up in here. Mark Grudzalonic. Carlos Baerga. A creepy look on his face. Greg Jeffries. And A-Rod. That was another hot one back then. Definitely had that. And probably a I don't even know. Probably a screw-down case, knowing myself. Biggio, Ray Langford, Sean Green, and Bobby Abreu. Dino Riders. Dino Riders were awesome, Joe. I don't own any Dino Riders. They're pretty freaking expensive, honestly. I had a couple novelty items from them, but I sold them a while back. Greg Jeffries, why does everyone call me a bust? Yeah, he was in, at least one All-Star game. Was it the 94 All-Star game? Tim Salmon, marquee matchups. Vinny Castilla. Tony Phillips. Chipper Jones, another nice one there. Jim Edmonds. And look at that, Paul O'Neill for Norman. Shout out to Norman R., who mentioned him a little bit ago. Big Paul O'Neill fan. Nice one there. Reggie Sanders, Ramon Martinez, and Tim Salmon. We saw his special effects insert earlier. Last pack of the night. There's Norman right there. This is boom. There is the O'Neill. Final pack of the night. And Karim Garcia. Big bust from this era. Molitor. Speaking of screwed-on cases, man, his 95 Bowman was like, that was the hot card back then. Dave Justice, Edgar Martinez base, Andy Pettitte, looking absolutely miserable and uncomfortable. Rob Ventura, Doug Drabeck, and we exit things tonight with a Karim Garcia. Premier Prospects. Not a bad box at all. I feel like the first half was probably the better half overall, but the last two stacks had some decent stuff too as well. Like I said, I get a box of these are, I don't know, definitely a good time for only 50 to 60 bucks, somewhere in that range on eBay. Check them out if you want to do a good old-fashioned rip for yourself. And like I said, next week we are doing, I'm trying to beef these breaks up a little bit and do more. So I got 2 boxes of these, primarily because the rookie reprints autos, they are 1 in 30 packs. So we will open both of these, and we should see one of them. 48 packs we'll be going through. A bunch of cool insert cards. I've never opened those, so check those out next week. And also we have, coming up soon, we have 96 Emotion, but I want to spread these years out a little bit. So we'll open these, and these are very high-end, as you can see on there, $172.80. That's how much I paid. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who paid that much for them, but pretty ridiculous. And then we also have some 2003 Upper Deck coming up as well. Series 1, Series 2, we'll rip those, looking for insert cards, primarily relics, autographs, and whatnot. And we also have the higher-end 95 Select Certified PSA high grades of some of those insert cards and mirror golds go for several $1,000s. So we'll be doing that also. And when the guy finally ships the 90 Topps jumbo box, we will rip that soon. But tomorrow night, I hope that you will join me for the auction, 8 o'clock. So we'll probably do an hour, 2 hours of that, and then maybe we'll do it again on Thursday. So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We do these videos every single week. I'd love to have you back. Thanks again, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow.